Hello YouTube, Reseller Mom here. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to walk you through the process of deleting an Amazon FBM label, shipping label, and redoing that label. This would be used in case if you make a mistake or something and you need to get a new label. And it's specifically through fulfilled by merchant orders with Amazon. So thank you for joining me today. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. So if you fulfill orders via Amazon FBM program, you're shipping them out from your house, there may come a time where you need to redo the shipping for one reason or another. And we're going to walk through that step by step. Some of the common reasons that I've had for needing to do this over the years, and I really got into FBM when COVID hit back in April of 2020. And I've been really loving fulfilling from my house. But some of the reasons that I have had to redo a label for whatever reason is the default in Amazon did not default, or it did default to the cheapest shipping, and maybe my item doesn't fit in whatever that is, wants to default to. There is a flat rate box or bubble mailer that will be better. You put the wrong amount in. I've done that before. Put in the wrong weights or the wrong dimensions and accidentally said okay, print. If you need to combine items. Now, you really only want to combine items with FBM orders if the customer asks you to or requests it, but that could be an option. If you've run out of your packing supplies, that was happening last year and again in Q4, the availability of packing supplies was hit or miss off and on throughout 2020. And then if you want to utilize different services, say you need to get an item to somebody and you selected the wrong thing and it would be better to go back and make sure that item gets there a little bit quicker with a different service. This could be from all sorts of things. If there's a storm coming in, different events, meltables in the summer, maybe Q4 toys, and you want to make sure that the item has a little bit different date getting to your customer. So when you are in originally doing your shipping label, there is the option to expand to see all delivery options, and everything that's available there is based off of how your shipping templates are set up. So if you have international shipping set up, you'll see international options. I only have USPS, UPS, and FedEx set up. I don't have DHL or any other shipping services. In the scenario I'm going to walk you through here today, my mistake was I did a bulk upload for 2 items and they were the same, but they had defaulted to the USPS Priority Mail flat rate envelope at $7.40, and I really needed them in a USPS Priority Mail cubic box for $9.52. So I needed to go in and delete this label, get refunded for this label, and get a new label printed out for my shipments. The first thing we're going to do is go to our Shipped tab under Orders, and you need to make sure you're not on FBA orders. You want to be on FBM orders, but if you want to go see your FBA orders, you can go click that and see what's going on there. But under your FBM orders, you will see pending, unshipped, canceled, and shipped. So once you buy labels, it's going to move from the unshipped over to the shipped section. So you need to go to the ship section and then find the order you want to redo and click Edit Shipment. From your shipment page, it's going to give you a lot of information here, but the thing we're going to do is kind of scroll down a wee bit, and we're going to see what shipping service we had selected, USPS Priority Mail Flat Rate Envelope, and we want to hit this Refund Purchased Shipping label. It is then going to have you check this box that says, by requesting this refund, I confirm that I have not used the claimed labels for postage, and that is true. If you have mailed out this package and the post has already scanned it, and let's say they sent it back to you for whatever reason, you did the labeling wrong or something, you cannot refund that postage once it's gone through the post. You need to purchase additional postage and reship it out and pay again. So we're going to go ahead and click that because I did not use this postage. It was just sitting on the printer and I went, oh shoot, I need to delete that and put it in the trash and get a new one. You will have the tracking ID up here, so just go ahead and click that button, click Refund Shipping. After that page, it's going to default you back to your unshipped orders here, and you'll see a little message up here that your shipping label refund is pending. That might take a few minutes to go through and whatnot, and then you're going to have to click on the Shipped tab once again to go back into that order. Once we have found the order we want to reship out and get a new label for, we're going to scroll down and you can see the shipping service that had been selected earlier is right there. And if you just wanted to reprint the label, you can just reconfirm the shipment and get another label. But we don't. We want to get a different label because we're going to go from a flat rate mail order to a cubic mail shipping label. So we're going to hit Buy Shipping. Now you're going to be given the same shipping options that you would have seen earlier, and it will you can expand it to see all of the different options you can do. And in this case, I wanted to go from the USPS priority flat rate envelope up to the cubic mail option. So I'm just going to click that button and that's it. Now that I've got the correct postage selected right here, I hit Buy Shipping and print out the new label and throw away the old label. That is it. If you found this video helpful in any way, go ahead and like and subscribe here. It helps out my channel. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a great day.